That was the Netherton Tunnel. Today it's about the nostalgia, and it isn't that motorbike. This is about the nostalgia of my childhood. I'm going to revisit a happier time of my childhood in around about 20 minutes time. Here we have a 1979 Leyland National. Wow, ex-chase rider apparently. Give you some history about why I want to get on this bus, right? Is because when I was younger, maybe the 80s and 80s I'd say, these buses were prevalent on the Midland Red around the Telford area, quite a few of them, we used to jump on them, me and my mate Alan Shipley, and we travel all over the country, literally all over the Midlands on one of these, hopping off one, going on to another, and then we go on to West Midlands travel and stuff like that. So it's a interesting, nostalgic thing to do. But this trip's put on by a transport company that have got a few of these lovely old buses, and yeah, they're doing a run now from Shrewsbury to Ironbridge. But this one is in particular is I don't really know where it's going on. It's really direction, but it is a 2-hour trip, and it is £15, which is not too bad, is it? Here we are, look at those seats. This brings back the memories, this does. There's sliding windows. Off we go. So just under here we have the engine, and I'll give it some rattling in a minute. We are on the National, and it's like I'm 14 again, travelling on the Leyland National. But I tell you what, the engine on this thing is so noisy, and it's nice. Everybody has a bit of a wave. Everybody loves an old bus, don't they? But this is a classic, and even though it doesn't look like it's an old bus, it is in there because this was made in 1979. I do want to share a little story with you. Myself and Alan Shipley, we'd actually come by coach to Ironbridge on a school trip, but we decided to go off on our own direction, and we missed the coach going back, and we were left in Ironbridge on our own as school kids. So what we ended up doing is walking all the way back to the school at Sturchley, and eventually we got told off by the deputy head, and we got told off in German. We've just come up through Ironbridge and we're on our way back out of Ironbridge now, back down the Wharfage. Yeah, it's amazing how many people look and smile at and look at amazing I've seen in Albans. We're heading down now into Wenlock. That's where this mystery tour is taking us to. A few facts that you might not know about Wenlock. Well, the first Olympic Games were created here, but also the borough of Wenlock was a huge parish stretching as far as Shifnal. Now coming out of Wenlock and we're going up towards Harley Bank. So we've got a nice big downhill and then a nice big uphill. What to do? Let's see how the National gets on with that. So we're just heading towards Wroxeter now, the Roman city of Wroxeter, and we're on that road now. So that is where it's taking us now. So it's it's a lovely day, nice sunny day. A lot of clouds in the sky, perfect weather for this. So Wroxeter Roman City is just coming into view now across. As we come up to it on the left hand side. Just see it now coming past. There we go. So we're just pulling onto the car park for the Roman. We're just pulling on the car park for the Roman City. Did you know that the part you can see now of the Wroxeter Roman city is only a small section of the wider city? It is absolutely huge, this place, and largely unexcavated. Departed Wroxeter and now we're heading towards Attingham Park now, and the A5. going in on the old A5. Take a look. Here we go. Years ago, this would be the only way you could get into Shrewsbury. Why this bus is so iconic for me, and I'm not even a bus fan, is mainly because we used to hang around at the Telford bus station waiting for these buses, and they used to have a unique smell of their own. And I used to look at the different number plates, and I think one was called Toff. And there was various different people who worked on the buses, who drove the buses, like Dave Skit and his wife. They were iconic people of your childhood growing up, you know, and I've spent many times at Shrewsbury bus station. Their brand there was called Hotspur, and so there was Hotspur, Midland Red, Mercian, Chase Rider, to name a few. Happy days. Well, that is Shrewsbury sorted out, and we are heading back now to Ironbridge. I think probably the same way anyway, but it gives me a chance to see the other side of the road. Anyway, it was good. Enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Very nostalgic. And Alan Shipley, if you're watching this, you know what I mean when we're talking the Leyland National. There we go, a nostalgic trip on the Leyland National. It was great. Really enjoyed it. Nice to just sit back and enjoy the countryside. Anyway, if you like the video, like and subscribe. That's all I ask. And see you next time for the next adventure. Bye.